Attribute meaning. 4.3.
Attribute meaning sounds fancy, but it isn't. In fact, you probably already do it some of the time. It is simply noticing and acknowledging what your AAC user is doing, feeling, or experiencing, and saying it out loud. For instance, if your AAC learner expresses excitement, you can use the say what you see strategy to say, "You are excited." This is a form of attributing meaning. If your AAC learner is exploring AAC and you respond, you are also attributing meaning. For instance, you might say, "You were so curious," or "You were so chatty today." You may also engage with them around what they're expressing. If it's a repetition, acknowledge and explore the value of that word. Like, "You keep saying pancake, yum, let's make pancakes for dinner." If a variety of words seem randomly selected, try to put a few together to make a plausible phrase. Not, go, look, good, he could be used for phrases such as he go, look good, look, not go. These phrases could be applied to people, toys, and activities. It doesn't need to be perfect. This is one of the ways we build on what an AAC learner is doing to show them how language works.
If he allows me to, if we're sitting next to him and he hits something, I'll just kind of like explain what it was or elaborate, or if it's something that, I know has a meaning to him, or like, if he hit something like baseball or something, I would say, "Oh yeah, baseball practice," or things that he's done. And if it's something he hasn't done, I'll just kind of like basically say what it is and kind of re-clarify what he hit, just to kind of reinforce that, yeah, you said that, and this might be what it's mean. If I think it's something just random, or something we don't normally do, or did at one time, say, "Oh yeah, I remember when we went to the park at," if he hits just something random that I can associate something with, just to acknowledge that he hit it, plus kind of give him an understanding of what he just said.
Green, I know we're going through a toll. Green, we can keep going. Play. Oh, you want to play Play-Doh? Yeah, we got Play-Doh at the house. When we go home, we'll get lunch and we'll play Play-Doh, okay? Sound good? Fine? You want a jungle gym? I don't know. I gotta ask Auntie Margie if she has a jungle gym.
In a way, attributing meaning builds a sense of I am. That is, by engaging with an AAC learner related to their communicative attempts, we invite them to step into their role and to identify as an effective communicator.
As she's pointing to something, we will say it out loud to help kind of, "Oh, are you touching your nose? Is that your ear?" And so we will validate what she's touching, even though she might just be exploring. That's how she's gonna learn it.
And if people respond to what you say, it becomes very powerful, right?
Yeah.
So if she's on the iPod and saying, sad, 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 and we're all like, "Oh, you're sad," and she's like, "Happy, happy, happy," and we're like, "Oh, you're happy." I think she enjoys that part of it. And when new people come in the house, she'll just Mary Louise came in one time and she was whacking that thing, and Mary Louise is like, "You are talking total nonsense." And so we laughed and laughed and laughed, and then she calmed down. But it was almost sort of like someone will listen. I know she'll listen, and so I'm just going to say everything I can hit on this thing. It was like seeing a little kid get super excited.
When attributing meaning, note the type of feedback that will be well received by your AAC learner. Match your energy, humor, and enthusiasm to their general temperament and affect at the moment. Note if their mood is serious or light to guide the tone of your response. For AAC learners who are developing access skills, whether through touch or alternative access modalities, be respectful of their intent. Attributing meaning to unintended activations can be frustrating and distracting. I think it's important to check in with our AAC learners to see if our attributing meaning resonated with them. We might use a phrase such as, "I wonder if you meant," or ask, "Did you mean to say?" This provides the opportunity to clarify and expand communication through co-construction of messages. Watch them to see how they respond to this check-in. We might have gotten it wrong, and we can say so, and then try again. One of the messages I say the most often to my own AAC learner is, "I'm sorry, I don't understand," or "I think I got that wrong," because I want her to know I'm trying to get better at understanding what she's communicating. Attributing meaning invites you to partner with your AAC learner to show them all the ways they're communicating, whether by noticing body language and facial expressions or responding to their exploration of AAC. Attributing meaning helps shape their understanding that I am a communicator.